Have you noticed how much harder it is to lose weight now that you're over 65? Are you tired of diets that work for younger people but seem to do nothing for you? What if the secret to finally shedding those stubborn pounds isn't another fad diet, but instead addressing the hidden inflammation in your body that nobody's talking about? Welcome to Gray Wisdom, where we uncover the truths about aging that others won't tell you. Today, we're diving into something that affects millions of Americans over 65, the critical connection between inflammation, aging, and those stubborn extra pounds that just won't budge. Here's something most healthcare providers don't emphasize enough. As we age, our bodies naturally develop higher levels of inflammation, which directly interferes with weight loss and actually promotes weight gain. This isn't about willpower or simply eating less. It's about understanding the unique needs of your maturing body. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to Gray Wisdom for more senior health secrets delivered every week. Our community of wise individuals is growing, and we'd love for you to join us on this journey to better health in our golden years. Let's start by understanding what we're dealing with. Inflammation isn't always bad. It's actually our body's natural healing response. When you get a cut or infection, inflammation helps fight it off. But as we age, many of us develop chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout our bodies. This is sometimes called inflammaging, and it's very different from the acute inflammation that helps heal wounds. This persistent inflammation affects how our bodies process food, store fat, and regulate metabolism. In fact, research has shown that inflammation disrupts the hormones that control hunger and satiety, like leptin and insulin. When these hormones don't function properly, we feel hungrier, store more fat, and burn fewer calories, a perfect storm for weight gain. What's particularly unfair is that this vicious cycle gets worse as we age. The extra weight itself causes more inflammation, which makes it even harder to lose weight. It's no wonder so many of us find that diets that worked in our 40s and 50s seem completely ineffective now. Medical research from major universities has confirmed this connection. A landmark study from the National Institute on Aging found that inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6 were significantly higher in seniors who struggled with weight loss compared to those who maintained a healthy weight. This isn't just a theory. It's a physiological reality that affects millions of us. So, what's the solution? We need to break this cycle by reducing inflammation first, which then makes weight loss not only possible, but sustainable. The good news is that one of the most powerful ways to fight inflammation is through what we eat. An anti-inflammatory diet isn't about deprivation or counting every calorie. Instead, it focuses on eating delicious, whole foods that naturally calm inflammation while avoiding those that make it worse. This approach is ideal for us seniors because it's gentle, sustainable, and addresses the root cause of our weight struggles. The beauty of this approach is that many of us notice other benefits too: less joint pain, better digestion, improved sleep, and more energy. When inflammation goes down, our entire bodies function better. Martha shared her experience after following an anti-inflammatory approach for just 6 weeks. Not only did she lose 11 pounds without feeling hungry or deprived, but she also noticed her arthritis pain had decreased significantly, and she was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. This is the power of addressing inflammation. The benefits extend far beyond just weight loss. Let's talk about the 5 specific foods that form the foundation of an effective anti-inflammatory diet for seniors looking to lose weight. Number 1. Berries, nature's anti-inflammatory medicine. Blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are perhaps the most powerful anti-inflammatory fruits available to seniors. They're packed with compounds called anthocyanins that directly reduce inflammatory markers in the body. What makes berries especially valuable for seniors is their low sugar content combined with high fiber, making them perfect for weight loss. A landmark study at Harvard found that people who ate berries regularly had 32% lower inflammation markers than those who didn't. Try adding 1 per 2 cup of mixed berries to your breakfast daily, or enjoy them as a dessert alternative when sugar cravings strike. The vibrant colors of these fruits indicate their anti-inflammatory properties. The deeper and more vibrant the color, the higher the antioxidant content. This is why eating the rainbow isn't just a cute saying. It's scientifically sound advice for reducing inflammation and supporting weight loss. Number 2. Fatty fish, omega-3. Powerhouses. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are among the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds we can eat. Research shows that omega-3s not only reduce inflammation, but may actually help increase fat burning during exercise, even gentle exercise like walking. For seniors specifically, the omega-3s in fatty fish appear to be particularly effective at reducing the kind of inflammation that interferes with metabolism. Wild-caught fish typically contain higher levels of these beneficial fats and fewer contaminants than farm-raised varieties. If price is a concern, canned sardines and salmon with bones are not only more affordable, but also provide additional calcium, a bonus for senior bone health. Aim for 2 4-ounce servings of fatty fish per week, or consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement if you don't enjoy fish. Number 3. Olive oil, liquid gold for inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil contains a compound called oleocanthal, which has similar anti-inflammatory effects to ibuprofen, but without the side effects that can be problematic for seniors. What's remarkable about olive oil is its dual benefit. It both reduces inflammation and helps your body absorb other anti-inflammatory compounds from vegetables and herbs. When choosing olive oil, look for extra virgin varieties in dark bottles, as these contain the highest levels of anti-inflammatory compounds. A tablespoon drizzled over cooked vegetables not only enhances flavor, but also increases the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants from those vegetables. Even more surprising is research showing that people who consume olive oil daily tend to lose more weight than those following low-fat diets, making it a true ally for seniors trying to shed pounds. Number 4. Leafy greens, the weight loss foundation. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens contain powerful antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that help combat inflammation while providing very few calories. For seniors specifically, the vitamin K in these greens helps regulate inflammation and supports bone health, a critical concern after 65. Many of us don't get nearly enough of these anti-inflammatory powerhouses. Try adding them to smoothies if you find them difficult to digest raw, or gently sauté them with a bit of olive oil and garlic for better nutrient absorption. A simple goal is to incorporate at least 2 cups of leafy greens daily, whether in salads, soups, or sautéed as a side dish. Number 5. Fermented foods, gut health for weight loss. Yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi support gut health, which is increasingly recognized as crucial for controlling inflammation and managing weight. Many seniors have imbalances in gut bacteria after years of medications and modern diets, and these foods help restore healthy balance. The gut microbiome actually changes as we age. often becoming less diverse. This lack of diversity is associated with higher inflammation and more difficulty maintaining a healthy weight. Regular consumption of fermented foods helps repopulate the gut with beneficial bacteria that can help regulate inflammation and even improve how we process calories. Studies show that seniors who consume fermented foods regularly have lower inflammatory markers and often find weight loss easier than those who don't. Look for plain, unsweetened yogurt with live active cultures, or try incorporating a tablespoon of sauerkraut with meals. Even a small serving daily can make a significant difference in your gut health and inflammation levels over time. Just as important as knowing what to eat is understanding what to avoid. These foods tend to increase inflammation and make weight loss much more difficult for seniors. Refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup are perhaps the most inflammatory foods in our modern diet. They trigger the release of inflammatory messengers called cytokines and contribute directly to insulin resistance, which promotes fat storage, especially around the abdomen. This isn't about never enjoying a sweet treat again, but being mindful of hidden sugars in foods marketed as healthy, like granola bars, flavored yogurts, and many breakfast cereals. What's particularly concerning for seniors is that sugar has been shown to worsen many age-related conditions through its inflammatory effects. From arthritis to memory issues, the impact of sugar extends far beyond just weight gain. Reading food labels becomes crucial. Manufacturers hide sugar under dozens of different names, from evaporated cane juice to rice syrup. Refined carbohydrates like white bread, pasta, and rice have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar that promote inflammation. Instead, choose whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice, which provide steady energy without the inflammatory response. For seniors especially, the glycemic impact of refined carbs can be more pronounced due to age-related changes in insulin sensitivity. A slice of white bread can cause a greater blood sugar spike in a 70-year-old than in a 30-year-old, leading to more inflammation and making weight loss more difficult. Industrially processed vegetable oils, such as corn, safflower, and soybean oils, contain high levels of omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, as they are in the typical American diet, promote inflammation. Opt instead for olive oil, avocado oil, or even butter in moderation. These oils are particularly problematic because they're ubiquitous in restaurant foods and packaged products. Even if you never cook with these oils at home, you might be consuming significant amounts through prepared foods. Reading ingredient lists and cooking at home more often can significantly reduce your intake of these inflammatory oils. Excessive alcohol is particularly problematic for seniors trying to lose weight. It not only increases inflammation, but also disrupts sleep, impairs judgment around food choices, and adds empty calories. While small amounts of red wine may have benefits, moderation is key. No more than 1 drink per day for most seniors. Alcohol metabolism changes as we age, making us more sensitive to its effects. What your body could handle at 40 might be far too much at 70. Additionally, alcohol can interact with many medications commonly prescribed to seniors, potentially amplifying both inflammation and medication side effects. Now that we know the what, let's talk about the how. One common mistake is trying to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Instead, we recommend a gradual approach that's more sustainable. Start by adding anti-inflammatory foods before removing anything. For instance, commit to eating berries every morning, having leafy greens at lunch, and incorporating fatty fish twice a week. Once these habits feel established, Begin reducing inflammatory foods one category at a time. This add first, subtract later approach is particularly effective for seniors because it focuses on positive changes rather than restriction. It also gives your taste buds time to adjust. Many find that after a few weeks of eating less sugar and processed foods, their taste preferences actually shift and they begin to prefer less sweet, more natural flavors. Meal timing also matters, especially for seniors. Many of us do better with smaller, more frequent meals that keep blood sugar stable and avoid the inflammation spikes that come with large meals. Consider 3 modest meals with 2 small protein-rich snacks in between. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at protein synthesis, making protein intake at each meal more important. Including a source of protein at every meal and snack not only helps control inflammation, but also supports muscle maintenance, which is crucial for metabolism as we age. Hydration is another overlooked aspect of reducing inflammation. Water helps flush inflammatory compounds from the body, supports joint function, and often reduces hunger. Many seniors are chronically dehydrated, so aim for 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily, more if you're active or it's hot outside. A practical tip many of our Grey Wisdom community members use is to start each day with a large glass of water with a squeeze of lemon. This simple habit not only jumpstarts hydration, but also provides a small dose of vitamin C and helps alkalize the body, potentially reducing inflammation. To maximize the benefits of these 5 core anti-inflammatory foods, consider the following additions and strategies. 1. Herbs and spices. Nature's anti-inflammatory medicine cabinet. Herbs and spices aren't just flavor enhancers, they're medicine for inflammation. Turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and rosemary have potent anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric in particular contains curcumin, which studies suggest may help with weight loss by reducing the inflammation that makes losing weight so difficult. A practical tip is to combine turmeric with black pepper, as the piperine in black pepper enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Even a small amount, 1/4 teaspoons of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper added to soups, smoothies, or scrambled eggs, can make a meaningful difference in reducing inflammation over time. 2. Healthy nuts and seeds, small but mighty. Walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds provide healthy fats and fiber that help control inflammation. Just a small handful of nuts daily has been shown to reduce inflammatory markers in seniors. They're calorie-dense, but studies show that people who eat nuts in moderation actually tend to maintain healthier weights than those who avoid them completely. The timing of exercise can also impact its anti-inflammatory effects. Some research suggests that gentle movement after meals can help regulate blood sugar levels, reducing the inflammatory response to food. Even a 10-minute walk after dinner can make a difference. Quality sleep is perhaps the most overlooked factor in both inflammation control and weight management. Poor sleep directly increases inflammatory markers and disrupts hunger hormones. Create a consistent sleep routine, avoid screens before bed, and consider speaking with your healthcare provider if you have sleep difficulties. For seniors especially, sleep quality often declines with age. Addressing issues like sleep apnea, which becomes more common as we age, can have profound effects on inflammation levels and weight loss success. Don't dismiss poor sleep as just part of aging. It's often treatable and improving. It can significantly impact your inflammation levels. Stress management techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or even gentle stretching can significantly reduce inflammation. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which promotes both inflammation and abdominal fat storage. A double whammy for seniors trying to lose weight. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing or mindfulness practice can trigger your body's relaxation response, lowering cortisol and inflammation levels. Many seniors find that incorporating these brief practices throughout the day helps manage stress and reduces stress-related eating. Finally, consider working with healthcare providers who understand the inflammation-weight connection. A registered dietitian who specializes in senior nutrition can provide personalized guidance, while regular check-ins with your doctor can help monitor inflammatory markers and ensure any weight loss approaches are safe for your specific health conditions. When speaking with your doctor, don't be afraid to specifically ask about inflammation and its role in your weight management. Many conventional practitioners are now recognizing this connection, and simple blood tests can measure inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and help track your progress. As we've seen today, losing weight after 65 isn't just about eating less and moving more. It's about addressing the underlying inflammation that makes weight loss so challenging in the first place. By embracing anti-inflammatory foods like colorful fruits and vegetables, fatty fish, healthy fats, and fermented foods, while reducing refined sugars, processed carbs, and industrial oils, you're not just changing your diet. You're changing how your body functions. Start with small, sustainable changes rather than trying to transform everything overnight. Remember that reducing inflammation isn't just about weight loss. It's about improving your overall health and quality of life. Many seniors find that joint pain, digestive issues, and energy levels improve even before they see changes on the scale. The journey to less inflammation and better weight management is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate small victories along the way, whether that's enjoying a new anti-inflammatory recipe, noticing less stiffness in the morning, or simply feeling more energetic throughout the day. These changes signal that inflammation is decreasing and that your body is healing. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. Your support helps our community grow, and together, we can spread the message that our golden years can truly be healthy, active, and vibrant. Thank you for joining us today at Grey Wisdom. See you in the next video.